Today we're paying a visit to the Royal Air Force Museum, RAF Museum. It's about, it's a few miles outside London. We just took the tube and came here. Hawker Hurricane and the Supermarine Spitfire. The two fighters responsible for repelling the German attack on the British Isles during World War II. This is a Heinkel bomber, huge thing, used in the early parts of World War II. Turned out to be inadequate to fight against the Hurricanes and the Spitfires, but it's a big wingspan. Two props, piston engine props, and a pretty much glass cockpit. The Messerschmitt 109. This is the Junkers 88, a bomber and night fighter. It's a huge plane. The Ju-87 Stuka, the dive bomber. Sunderland flying boat, surrounded by a V1 and a V2. Sunderland flying boat, we just went inside this. The Blériot. A very old plane from the early 1900s, and this is the Eurofighter Typhoon 21st century aircraft. It's a Mosquito, 400-mile-per-hour fighter, and then below you have the two jet fighters from the two air forces, the Gloucester Meteor and the Massachusetts 262 in the back. Looking at a model of a F-35 Joint Strike Fighter, life size, and underneath a real Harrier, Hawker Harrier, the vertical takeoff and landing jump jet. Heading on towards the Messerschmitt. Yeah, it's a Messerschmitt 262, yeah? And the Gloucester Meteor next to it. This is a Liberator. We're looking here at a Halifax bomber. Handley Page manufactured this. This bomber was recovered from the ocean. An Avro Vulcan V bomber. Massive plane. The V bomber again, Avro Vulcan. A really huge plane. Some really big helicopters here. Here's a little one. This thing's as big as a 737. I'm as tall as this. This is my height over here. And it just goes up, up, up. The Avro Lancaster bomber. This is an English Electric Lightning, a Mach 2 plane, a major British interceptor during the Cold War. Looking here at the Hawker Hunter. Another Cold War ground attack fighter. Mach 1, I think. Maybe sub-max speed, I'm not sure. Here's a biplane, very interesting looking one. And also it's a de Havilland DH-9A. Very interesting to see where it came from. This is a Tornado bomber. Royal Air Force. Manufactured by Britain, France and Belgium, I believe. An RAF Phantom, similar to the F4 Phantom, made by Grumman, I think. McDonnell Douglas, maybe. And this is the Tornado, which replaced the Phantom, which in turn had replaced the Lightning.